Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. So a quick one. The president of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, is currently trending in Nigeria to the extent that people that are not even content creators are seen celebrating him because he did what their own president can never do. In case if you don't know, President of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, has officially introduced what is called Nkukuni, and I just murdered that name. You know, this is actually a project that is going to start from next month. The agenda of this project is for them to stop the importations of the frozen meat, mostly frozen chicken, into Ghana. According to the president of the country, he feels like these meats are not healthy for human consumption, which has gotten a lot of people reacting. They kept calling him a visionary leader, a visionary president that has the great interest of people at heart, the president that prioritizes health over anything. Let's take it down to the videos that's blowing up on TikTok. And as always, I have a lot to say at the end of the video. Watch these videos.
There is a popular saying in my tribe that goes this way. It means when you praise a great man for what he did, he will do another one. That is the mark of greatness. When you respect a great man for his uprightness, he lingers and does something great. This is not something to bring the curry favor or to get a man to continue doing something. Great men are not ones that delve into philanthropy. Great men are ones that do what they're supposed to do. They don't share money. They create systems. They build systems that work for the people. They don't go around and share money in a bid to curry favor. That's what we see in Nigeria. Philanthropism is demonic and diabolic in Nigeria. They do it to curry favor for themselves. I'm telling you the truth. They do it to curry favors for themselves. But you can see, this is that's my father. That's my father. In case you don't know, that is the Ghanaian president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. For those of you Nigerians that say, I'm trying to curry the favor of Ghanaians, as you can see, there is nothing materialistic that I need from Ghanaians because the Ghanaians won't give it to you. They are not wasteful. Anyone that subscribes to Ghanaians is someone that is affiliative, someone that is linked towards that which is genuine, linked towards that has integrity, linked towards that has dignity, linked towards that has honor, because that's the only thing you can gain from Ghanaians. That's the only thing you can gain by subscribing to Ghanaians. You won't gain. It's not about the money. They don't waste money. Because see, you're speaking the truth is something that you ought to do. Ghanaians don't have to put money in your pocket before you speak the truth. And when you speak the truth is that it will always favor Ghanaians. When you talk about peace, it will always favor Ghanaians. When you talk about integrity, it will always favor Ghanaians. When you talk about integrity and dignity, it will always favor Ghanaians. When you talk about honor and prestige and being polite, it will always favor Ghanaians. Let me tell you something. When you talk about the right thing, it can never favor Nigerians. It's not possible. C'est pas possible. Once your mind is in speaking about the right thing, you can never favor Nigerians. Even the white people that obviously show their love for Nigerians, go and check them. They are the ones with criminal tendencies. They are the bad white eggs. You can't be normal and say anything that is conducive about Nigerians. It's not possible. Where the truth is, why are Nigerians living? Why are they jabbering? Why are they jabbering? Shameless people. So this is Dramani. I love that. Project Nkukuni. That's a president for you. That's a president for. That's how you know presidents, bro. You know, I was telling Ghanaians something. I told Ghanaians, you people should not show anger on grounds that your president does not outrightly show his support in your movement against Nigeria must go. Don't show anger. Your president is very diplomatic. He's a very skillful man. I'm pretty sure you people already know that. He's doing what he's supposed to do. See, listen, a president's responsibility is not to incite war. He uses diplomacy. What does he do? In his diplomacy, those people who have criminal tendencies would inevitably be attacked. They would inevitably feel attacked. See, it wouldn't be conducive for them. Ghana will become, you see, the Ghanaian, very soon, the Ghanaian topography, the Ghanaian forces of nature will begin to attack Nigerians naturally. The systems that John Dramani Mahama puts on ground will naturally begin to attack Nigerians. Because once your security is very good, understand that Nigerians, naturally, Nigerians will get to this very point of unrest. They become restless. Because it means that once your security is on ground, understand that their criminality can no longer go out there. You understand the situation? So understand that your president, what a president does is he focuses in building a system that benefits his society. And let me tell you, any system that benefits Ghanaians will distort Nigerians. Why? Because Ghanaians are peaceful people that have no criminal tendencies. They have, let me put it this way so it wouldn't sound like I'm exaggerating. Ghanaians actually elevate systems, or they work under systems that has this way to attack criminality. And it works for Ghanaians because they have less criminal tendencies. They have less or no criminal tendencies. But these systems, naturally, your president doesn't have to tell Nigerians go, Nigerians say people away. He doesn't have to say those things. All he has to do is put the systems out there. Like I love the thing that your immigration department did. Say, please, as a Ghanaian, do not enroll any Nigerian in your house. Simple. Let me tell you people something. As a Ghanaian, you see Nigerian shops, what are you patronizing them for? Stop patronizing them. There are so many ways to frustrate them. Stop it. Treat them with irritation. Treat them like lepers that they are. And naturally, without telling them Nigeria must go, they will leave. They'll tell you, this place no be market. Oh. Forgive my pidgin. They'll tell you this place no be market. They don't patronize us, they don't regard us, they don't relate with us, they treat us like lepers, they appall at us.
Next month, we are going to launch the Uncut project. And so, we are going to build processing plants in different parts of the country. And the first processing plant is going through procurement. And once the procurement authority approves it, we will start to construct it. Other parts of the country would also have processing plants. So when we buy the chicks off you, we'll take them to the processing plants. We'll process the chickens and package them nicely with Nkukuni brand on them. And then we'll supply them directly to the supermarkets and to the cold store owners who sell chicken. This will help us to cut our huge poultry import bill. We should be able to produce enough poultry to feed the whole of Ghana. Once the Nkukuni project takes off, we believe that in 3 years, we'll be producing almost 100% of the chicken that we eat in Ghana ourselves. So that we can stop bringing Enkukuni from outside. We don't know how those chickens were raised. In many of the countries, they use genetically modified chickens. In many of the countries, they inject the chickens with hormones. We want fresh, Ghanaian-grown chicken so that our people can live a healthy life. Every household, every young entrepreneur who signs up, you will identify your site, your chicken house, and then we'll give you the day-old chicks, and we'll also supply you with the feed. We'll also vaccinate the day-old chicks for you. So yours is just to feed them and let them grow. And after the chickens are grown, we will come to your farm and buy all the chickens from you and give you your next set of day-old chicks. We are now per day.
Did you know that over 90% of the chicken we eat in Ghana is imported? Yes, I'm talking about the fried chicken on your plate while you're watching this video. And the charcoal grilled wings you enjoy at Honeysuckle. Most of it comes frozen from abroad. So President John Mahama now says that within 3 years, Ghana will eat only homegrown chicken. That is a bold promise. For decades, Ghana's poultry farmers have struggled to compete. Frozen chicken from Brazil, Europe, and America is sold at prices our local farmers simply cannot match. Unfortunately, the farmers here in Ghana deal with expensive feed, weak supply chains, and limited processing plants. Previously, we've tried subsidies before. We tried the Rearing for Food and Jobs program. But cheap imports kept flooding in. Now the stakes are even higher. Ghana spends millions of dollars every year to import chicken. That is money leaving our economy when it could be creating jobs and building rural communities. If we succeed in producing our own chicken, farmers, feed millers, processors, and transporters will all stand to gain. This could transform agriculture into a true engine of growth. But let's be real, 3 years is a very short time. In order to succeed, Ghana needs more than just speeches. We need modern hatcheries, affordable feed, financing for farmers, and processing plants that can handle large volumes. We need to convince consumers who have grown used to cheap imports to buy Ghanaian chicken again. President Mahama has introduced the Nkukuni initiative to provide day-old chickens and financial support to farmers. If this works, it could save foreign exchange, reduce unemployment, and give us food security. But if it fails, it would be another broken promise in the long story of self-sufficiency. Now, here's what I think. This pledge is more than about chickens. It is about Ghana taking control of its own food destiny. If we can get this right, it shows that we can build other industries as well. But the road will not be easy, and time will tell if we are truly ready to eat what we grow. What do you think? Can Ghana really achieve 100% local chicken production in 3 years? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Livestock or frozen chickens that are being imported in Africa, most of them all are the dead ones, but they are being frozen. so you can't even know that they are dead. That is why President John Mahama is said to stop the importation of frozen livestock in Ghana. Now he's equipping people with materials that you use to breed livestock, so that Ghanaians will stop to eat frozen chickens, which are likely to be the dead frozen chickens. That is what a president that has the mind of his people in his heart is doing. You can see him walking inside the rain just to inspect the livestock and make sure that they're in good condition. And after, you will come out online and tell me that Ghana is the problem of Nigeria. You people will not work on your government and protest about the bad government in Nigeria. The Ghanaians are the people that are responsible for Nigeria problem. You people, no worry, you will see. They there.
Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wajirani to me so chreso wadenkoko enkete juredia bi eba. Ebetumi abwa ama o my Ghana. Ya nam we won sam atumi agya na so enkanka ene nkoko a Ghana. Chesa ye pene wie ye num denti. Na ye mampani achreso sa nkoko enkete juredia wade eba no. Emu no wo pese nkoko awodo a ye credit free ama wodo so eba. Ebi o wa ebeba na mpane a ye dia wo akoko no. Amana ya kakraka posi no nya senketwa nanso emu no ye mampani agiresa yare ankweten na ahyemu ema wo se amawodo bu ho kra no a nkokɔ de firi ho ba na ewo ya pomodin mu nsam o manga na ye hyehyɛ ahodo a ye de egu akwan mu no na emma ho kwan ema sa akokɔ no ye ntumi efa ma mewe ne senti ye mampani kyese ne Ghana ha yankasa ye betumi aye nkokɔ no ma nyina ye fefefa ye from na yankasa yetumi awe ya de amana so ye so na fei ye de bi nso akọ amanone ne senti ye mampani si dwumadie no wo pia sika e de ahyemu na e de esase aye na dwuma sabe ye betumi aboaye na nkokɔ no efri sabre yai e na nketenkete no eba enru abosome e na se emfie miensa achi no na nkokɔ na tumi anyinyini ama ye bawe bi ne ye de bi nso so akọ amanwodo so na ye tumi anya sika e bebo my Ghana ye mpuntu ene ye nkankɔ ye mampani se wo hwa ni mu se akuafo a wo mo ayan emoa no wo mo betumi de wo mo ho agesa nkokɔ nketenkete dwumadie mu na etumi aboa mo dwumadi ahodro mo die no so etumi akoye nim ye nhwe na emfie bebredi animu no ye ntonkoso a enkra nkokɔ mfiri nkrofo amaso yankasa ye behwe na nkokɔ nketenkete project yi etumi aboa ma na ye yetumi aye yedwuma.
You know, this is actually a typical example that it's good for you to be educated. Like, people still underestimate the power of education. I don't think people understand really what education is all about. If you know how education can help improve people, you will not be criticizing education. Like, a typical Nigerian will always choose anything but not education, right? Listening to the president of Ghana, first of all, I want to applaud him. I want to celebrate him for his outspoken, the way this man speaks. This man speaks with so much pride. I can tell you, I can beat my chest and tell you guys that choosing President John Dramani Mahama as your president is one of the best things that has happened to you guys. In as much as I understand that maybe some of his actions, people feel like he is not doing what they genuinely want to do. Well, of course, nobody is a saint. Nobody can give you 100% of what you really want. But is the person able to give you a considerate, reasonable percentage? Right? Yes, he even outdid himself. When I went through the news on Joyce News and how people were saying reacting, if you know what the havoc these frozen meats has caused, he stated clearly that most people consume frozen meats than livestock, and it's even worse here in Nigeria. Every place, every corner, every damn market, even on the streets, you will randomly get people selling frozen meat. Frozen meats, people consume frozen meat more than the way they consume livestock. And this frozen meat most times is very, very dangerous. Most of them contain a lot of preservatives. Remember, they send these things, sometimes they send it down to Nigeria, to Ghana through ship, cargo, and all that. This thing spends days, months, weeks on the sea before it arrives to their destination. So how come how are they being maintained? This is what people consume. Some people eat it every day. Some people consume this on daily basis, feeling like it is okay, it is normal. There's absolutely nothing normal about consumption of frozen meat. And one of the things this is going to contribute to the economy is that, of course, it's going to help boost the economy. It's going to help create job creation, because a lot of people will definitely get jobs. Yes, imagine when you've decided to improve livestock farming. And I want to say something here quickly before I forget. There is nothing like people, like farming is what that is going to put away hunger, joblessness, boost economy of any country. I remember the last time President of Nigeria, President Tinubu, was encouraging that Nigerians should go into more of farming than he was just encouraging after university engage and prioritize farming more. I don't know, I'm sweating, like I'm sweating, whether it's hot, even though it's raining, but it's very hot. It's very hot. Pardon my sweaty face, okay? Just focus on what I'm saying. So according to President Tinubu, he was actually trying to tell people that if only Nigerian youth will engage more, leave education and focus more on farming, that's going to help us with the economy. He didn't lie when he made that point, even though I know that education is also going to help you to become a better version of yourself. Education is going to help you to know how to manage your tractors, how to manage your equipment used in farming. Education is definitely going to improve a lot of things. It's going to give you the sense and the knowledge you need to know when and how to do things and do things well. That's where education plays a role, right? Most of you to always stay at home and feel like after school I'll just be sitting down and be waiting for white collar job. Put your mind somewhere. Do something. Be self-empowered. Be self-employed. If you attend Nigerian universities, we know that most of the things that they encourage in universities is how people can be empowered, employed. Find a way to get yourself employed and make money without depending on the government. So what this whole Nkukuni is going to improve is, of course, going to help create a lot of job opportunities. Also going to help reduce people from the rates at which they go to the hospital. It's going to help tell people how importance of eating healthy and eating just right thing. A lot of times they'll tell you that if you are on a weight loss journey, they'll tell you eat chicken, eat vegetables, but the chickens you are eating, are they healthy? What we are consuming here in Nigeria, are they really good for our human consumptions? So this is where all these things comes to play. And I kind of understand where people are, the reason why Nigerians were saying, applauding him and feeling like this is a man that thinks about people. This is a man that believes that Ghana first before anything. This is a man that prioritizes. He just knows how to work with scale of preference. What should I do first? What should I do later? Right? So I just love that, and I feel like if only we Nigerians can even learn that to ban importation of chicken, because to be very honest, the kind of chicken we consume in this country, Nigeria, some of them you can even open it and it's already smelling. Some of them when you cut through, you see these have like green patches, black patches. These are extremely frozen meats that are highly bad for human consumption. I'm going to end here because I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comments. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. You are welcome to Uncut. Don't make your last by subscribing. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Bye.